You know, my backyard's pretty boring, to be honest. There's just a bunch of trees and... Oh, yeah. Alright, so in this video, which is supposed to be the first video on this channel, I'm going to be talking about my magnificent half pipe, which is located in my backyard. So a little over 3 years ago, me and my dad built this, I'm not sure how long, half pipe in my backyard, because where I live, we live a little outside of Paris, Texas, which is a small town that I'm not very fond of. We got one skate park in Paris, and then there's another one. So I only have 2 skate parks near me, and it's like a 20-something minute drive. So like I don't have anywhere to skate around here because I don't live in like the city where there's concrete. There's just a bunch of trees, you know. So we had to improvise. So after a while, we built this half pipe. It really boosted my skating. Whenever we built this, I'd been skating for about, I'd say like a month or 2. It was right whenever I started to learn ollies. So then I started to learn like kick turns, etc. really early in my skateboarding career. So yeah, this took about a month and a half to build, but it's pretty nice. We built it where like after the little quarters, there's like a lot of pad in the middle, so I could learn like flat tricks and stuff, flat ground tricks, while still messing around with the quarter pipes. I want to talk about like the vert of it, or like how steep it is, etc. So like it's to the point where it's like almost vert right there, but I'm not going to consider this vert. Actually, some people consider this a mini ramp, but I don't know. I still call it a half pipe because I don't care. It's like right at the point, like if this was like half a foot taller, it would be vert right here, but it stops right there. It's just, I think that's like the perfect height, to be honest, for a beginner, or at least I prefer it. I like it. Yeah, I just got this half pipe in the middle of nowhere. Like I said, I don't have many places to skate, so it kind of sucks. Right now in Texas, there's like nowhere to skate for a while unless I go to like Dollar General, and it's just like some concrete there, but I can't even drive yet. I'm only 15, I'm turning 16 next month. After I get my driver's license, then maybe I'm gonna start driving like skate parks and stuff and parking lots and learning more. That's whenever I'm really gonna like get to learn skate tricks better, because right now I just have this, and then I'm gonna show you the other places I have right now. All right, so this is the driveway like to my house. This is like the only spot I have to skate besides my half pipe, and it's honestly terrible. Like it's covered in rocks. The ground is just like, it's terrible blacktop. Like I don't know if you can see that, but it's just here. You can probably tell from the noise. It's just not good. Like I said, it's like covered in rocks and gravel, and just there's a ton of cracks and bumps in here. Like, this is terrible. And if you do a trick, whenever you land, it just throws you. I mean, you could skate it. It'd be a little easier with like softer wheels, but it's not really what I'm going for. I'm trying to just do like a street setup. So, and then even worse, the next spot besides my driveway is, okay, there's a car coming. Jesus, they're flying. Just slow down, bruh. I'm gonna get a skater killed. Besides my crappy driveway that's made out of terrible blacktop and rocks covered all over it, I don't even really skate it. I used to, but it just got to the point where it's terrible. I have the road. This is my road. It's terrible, bruh. They haven't redone it for like, I actually don't know because they've never redone it since I've been alive. But it's really bad. It's not really skatable, so that's why I just stick to skating my half pipe. Anyways, and also an update, I ordered a new setup, so it's coming in the mail. Setup video soon, like I said. And this board is going downhill, like, so I cracked my tail pretty badly, and then I looked, and there's those little cracks, and at first I thought it was just like the grip tape kind of ripping, but then I was like, oh wait, these might be pressure cracks, and I looked, I got my knife and peeled it up a little, and then, oh my god, starting there, through all the way through there, all the way up into like, actually, it goes all the way, holy cow, there's a big pressure crack. And at first I thought it was just like the top ply on both of these. This side is equally as bad, if not worse. It's cracked all the way, you can see the line. But I flipped it over, and looky there, it's all the way through. Like, pressure cracks are terrible, bro. That's why I'm excited for my new setup. Can I just say I'm happy that like winter is gone and spring is finally here. Dude, I hate winter weather. Like, I can't wait till all those trees are green and finally the sun's out. It's gonna be like 70 degrees this week, and this weekend's supposed to be like 105. And last week it was like snowing. But I'm just so glad that the sun is out and it's finally turning spring. Spring, not spring. And like I was saying earlier, we built this about 3 years and like 3 months, I guess, is an estimate of how long ago. But anyway, it's not the point. After we built this, it's all plywood. We put this just like, it's like outdoor. What was that? Oh, chickens. Chickens. Oh. And then we put this like outdoor farming paint on it that it helped it out. It made it last a pretty good while. But after a while, you know, rain and lots of ollies and kick flips really did its damage. Yeah, we got a ton of holes that I have to avoid, and it's just slowly like decaying. But actually this side has actually lasted a pretty long time. Like, it's, none of the plywood is broke through besides right here, and that doesn't mess me up. My wheel just goes right over it. It's how fast you're going anyway. But yeah, this side's pretty decent. It has a like a metal tubing frame. There's a whole system going on in here. Got the frame, but we got 2x4s under there with this plywood on top. And then these are just plywood sideways. We bent them because they're thin. See, right here is where there's soon there's gonna be a huge hole right there. But I've actually gotten used to all the damage and holes in it. I think it's actually pretty good practice for whenever I'm like skating like in random spots, I find. But like random spots in the city and stuff, you know, they're gonna be pretty worn down with obstacles, rocks. So I think this is like preparing me. I think this is like preparing me for whenever I find like public spots to film skate spots, so I'm already like prepared to like dodge it, you know. Okay, whatever, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Oh yeah, and by the way, right whenever I started filming this, I literally like this snapped a while back at a skate park I went to, but whenever I dropped it like fully cracked it. And yeah, this is a great way to start this video, this channel. But I got some videos coming up for this channel, Lincoln Drake. This is gonna be a cool little setup tutorial, and like it's just gonna be a first setup video that I've made, so excited for that, because it's gonna be, actually, you know, I'm gonna save that for the video. In a second, I'm just gonna set up the camera and show some things I've learned on this half pipe. But since this is like the only skate spot I have, that I use because I barely go to skate parks because I can't drive and I have a busy family. I've like put extra plywood down so I can like ollie off, learn to like gap off, etc. off drops. I've been trying to make this thing where I can like, so I can learn all sorts of things. I can learn like half pipe tricks, mini ramp tricks, flat, like I can like practice manualing. Across this long pad I could do flat ground tricks all in here, even though it's not that wide of a half pipe, but still, and I can learn like to ollie off there, which I already did, and kick flip off it. And this one is a little shorter. Just do tricks off there. And I learned to drop in after about a year and a half of having this thing. I finally learned to drop in. I had this thing for 3 years. I'm surprised it's held up this long, but get a shot of that. All right, I'm gonna set up the camera now and do some tricks. All right, first off, I'm gonna mess around with just this quarter. You know, I can do a few tricks going down that. I can drop in. Almost died. Oh. Gosh. Got the Spider-Man merch. That was terrible. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
There we go. All right, now I'm gonna do a trick that I just learned recently. It's literally where you just go up and do a body varial and then keep going down. Yeah, I forgot. There's one more trick I want to do, is a fakie 360 revert, like kick turn revert thing. Alright, I've yet to learn rock to fakie on this half pipe. I've done rock to fakies on other half pipes at different skate parks, but this one is a very weird, like, it's like almost vert, so it's weird. I know I'm making excuses, but I don't care. Next time I'm gonna do tricks just off this little step. Oh. Almost. Ow, wow. I have so many splinters from this piece of plywood alone. Like, it's still in me from like 5 weeks ago. You fall on this piece of plywood, you get at least like 5 splinters. That was terrible. Terrible. Better. You know, I don't have a lot of learning space to learn tricks. Like, I go like 3 foot and then I stop in the dirt, so I'm still learning. Ah, splinter. No. That was the one attempt at a heel flip I'm gonna do. I'm still learning heel flips. I can only do them on flat, and it takes like 3 tries to land one most of the time, but I love heel flips as well. Also like varial flips. They're nice. Oh, close. You know, I'm gonna set up my phone. Hey, it's 2020. I almost said 2021. I forget. It's 2022. You gotta get them reels in. Instagram reels. They may be annoying, but they get views. Ooh, landed it. Ooh. Like I said, I've never landed a varial flip off any sort of like level drop. I've only done them on flat, so sometimes all it takes is a try or two. All right, that is pretty much all for this video. Besides, I do want to drop in because I forgot to do that a minute ago. So. Whoa. Whoa. All right, I think I'm gonna end the video there. So this is the first video. This is the first video on the channel. More to come soon. Bye-bye. Stop it, stop it.